right, Andrew. It's a new season, but you're in an old place. You're playing for the Warzone singles title. You are in a little bit of a different spot this time because you're actually the challenger, which is not something you're used to. You got Jake. Obviously, he's a fantastic player. He totally earned the belt at the end of the year. But you had this belt for so long. I gotta imagine it feels wrong to not have it right now.
Yeah, so it does, but that doesn't hurt me as much as the fact that I don't have my championship suite anymore. I want my jacuzzi bathtub. I want my electric blanket. I want my fucking bidet back. So I hope Jake's treating it well. I hope he's got the maid working on it constantly. Because if I find any spots in that carpeting, he's a dead man.
The suite looks an awful lot like Jake's regular apartment, I will say, but that's just the Vegas luxury, I guess. But anyway, good luck,
Yeah.
Jake. Better luck to Barr.
Yeah, best of luck to you, buddy, but hopefully more luck to me.
You smell that? Can you feel it? Are you super pumped as I am super pumped? Because I am fucking wicked excited. I said wicked. That's how excited I am. I cannot believe Jawbreaker is going on tour for Dear You's 25th anniversary. I know you're probably very excited about that. It's all I can think about. Please tell me you know who Jawbreaker is. If not, we're going to have a talk later.
I know the movie Jawbreaker.
Oh, my Jesus Christ. And get some fucking culture, Meltzer. Jesus. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. I'll make a mixtape. What else? Barr. Here we are. Oh, that kind of rhymes. Yeah. So, anyway. Yeah. I don't think you have anything to worry about. You know how to leave a proper tip when going out to a restaurant. And we did rename the bidet. You got the remains of the bidet. So I think it's great. It goes nice in the garage. How you feel?
I will say the bidet was a nice touch. Yeah, I really don't actually have that much to say. I don't think anybody really cares what I have to say. So I've got the king. I got the king of Multiplex in my corner.
Oh my God, stop calling me that. I haven't copywritten it.
So I'm ready to go. Let's play.
Okay, cool.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Multiplex Movie Warzone. It is our first week of Season 4, and it is our first title match of Season 4. We've got Jake Meltzer, the current champion, going up against Andrew Barr. This should be an interesting match. Barr, of course, losing the belt to Joseph, but because Barr had defended the belt 3 times, ultimately he gets a title rematch. So this should be interesting. Jake, of course, beating Joseph for the title at the end of last year. So Jake Meltzer versus Andrew Barr. But before we bring in our competitors on the desk today, we have Mr. Adam Collins. Adam, it is so good to have you back. How are you doing?
Thanks, Caleb. I'm doing well. I'm excited to see these guys play. I've seen them mix it up in other divisions. Have they played it in singles in a regular capacity?
Not against each other, no.
Okay. But, yeah.
Champion when Meltzer came on the scene. So, yeah.
They're 2 of the best. I'm really excited to see them play. And I had the pleasure of seeing them both in person in Philadelphia and New York not too long ago. So that's just a fun fact. But anyway, I just want to see them play today and read the questions right.
Well, we will just bring in our competitors. Okay, we will get into round 1. Round 1 is going to work like this. Each competitor, or both competitors, are going to get 8 different questions, 8 different categories. They get all 8 right, they get a bonus question. 4 repeats and a challenge throughout the entire match. 4 repeats as this is a title match. So without further ado, we will start off with our first question, which comes in the category of comedy. What classic comedy features a famous scene in which Charlie Chaplin dances pretending that dinner rolls are his feet?
When was the last time you pretended dinner rolls were your feet?
Oh, that was back in Tijuana.
Seems very Boatman-esque.
Yeah. 5.
Cody said I could drink this, by the way.
What? Pens down. Let's go do Jake.
City Lights.
And Barr.
The Gold Rush.
The Gold Rush is correct.
It's between the two.
All right. Your second question, gentlemen. In romantic comedies, in The Proposal, what U.S. state does Andrew's family live in? So you still based in your state that I won't name?
Yes, I am still here. Yeah.
Staying safe?
Yeah. It is so cold today. It is. It is like below 0 today. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down.
I didn't want to give them a 1 in 50 chance, Boatman. Sorry.
That's fair. Barr.
Rhode Island?
And Jake.
I wish Bill could give me the answer by osmosis. I said Washington.
Both incorrect. It is Alaska.
Right coast. Okay.
I will never get that perfect round.
We get into your third question in the category of recent releases. What Oscar-nominated actress plays Bill's daughter in Stillwater? Now, you might not like the movie Stillwater. You might like the movie Stillwater. But what we can all agree we all like is the band Stillwater from Almost Famous.
I'd like to see them fronted by Matt Damon's character from the movie, though.
That would be amazing. Not even like Matt Damon in Eurotrip. Matt Damon in Stillwater. That would be amazing.
I think he'd have a charming drawl. Some Jackson, Maine vibes there.
2, 4. Pens down. Let's go to Meltzer.
Abigail Breslin.
And Bart.
Oh, that's right. I just guessed Olivia Cook.
Abigail Breslin is correct, so we are all tied up 1-1.
All right. Your next question in classics. To Sir with Love takes place in what country? Now, there is an episode of Boy Meets World where Eric Matthews sings the song To Sir with Love to Mr. Feeney when he's retiring, I think.
4, 3.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about.
1. Pens down. I have seen 2 episodes of Boy Meets World in my life. Let's go to Bar.
England?
And Jake.
England.
England is correct.
I got it only because Lulu is a British singer.
We're getting to your next question in the category of Oscars. Name one of the 4 directors who lost the Best Director Oscar to William Friedkin.
I saw Nicholas Winding Refn lost life to William Friedkin recently in an interview.
Yes, he did. That interview was so amazing. William Friedkin seems like
He's so blunt.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat
1.
the question.
Okay. That is Jake's first repeat. Your question again in the category Oscars. Name one of the 4 directors who lost the Best Director Oscar to William Friedkin. I mean, I'm not, look, if Nicholas Winding Refn wants to call a movie with Albert Brooks a masterpiece, I'm not going to begrudge him of that, but William Friedkin was right. 5, 4.
He should be referring to Lost in America, though.
1. Pens down. That is true. Let's go to Bar.
Sidney Lumet?
And Jake.
I also guessed Sidney Lumet.
Both incorrect. Options are Stanley Kubrick, Norman Jewison, Peter Bogdanovich, or John Schlesinger.
Paper Moon was out that year. Okay.
That was Last Picture Show.
It was actually
that is Last Picture Show. Oh, it's a dum-dum, so.
2 topical questions in a row.
As we get into your next question in the category of horror.
In horror, in An American Werewolf in London, Jack comes back as a ghost to urge David to do what?
If you came back as a ghost and you got to watch a movie for like the rest of your ghostdom, what would you pick?
I would ask them to redo Werewolves Within with werewolves in it.
That's fair. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jake.
Bring his body back to his family.
And Bart.
Oh, I thought it was to kill himself.
Kill himself. Correct.
Kill yourself, David.
As we get into your penultimate question in the category of scores and soundtracks, the song Across 110th Street is used in the opening credits of what 90s film?
I can't sing this for a multitude of reasons, but it's in my head.
Yep. I will say, I very much like this song.
Mm-hmm.
This is an awesome song. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
I have no idea. Evita.
And Jake.
One of my favorite opening scenes to a movie, Jackie Brown.
Jackie Brown is correct.
It's also the reason I always use the walkways at airports. I just put that song on my headphones.
It's cool.
Mm-hmm. All right. Your next question is in biopics. What is the profession of Emma Thompson's character in the Name of the Father?
Any movie that starts with "in," it's always hard to like word a question about it because you basically have to go in the name of the Father. Like,
I saw what you were going with there. That's why I gave the pregnant pause. I was trying to avoid such an issue.
I appreciate that. Let's go to Barr.
She's a lawyer.
And Jake.
I also said lawyer.
That is correct. Okay, so we are tied up 4-4 coming out of round 1. We get into round 2. Round 2 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it. If they don't, they can spin again, but then they are stuck with it. They're going to get 5 questions in whatever category they get. They get it right, 2 points, multiple choice, 1 point. Get it wrong, other player gets a chance for a steal. So, Jake, as we are tied up, you are the champion. We will bring in Bill. Would you like to spin first or first? I will give you the wheel categories first, though. We have Jake's strength of 8 for horror and fandom bond. Barr's strength 20th century stages, screen musicals, and pre-2010 Freaks Witherspoon. We also have musicals, movie release dates, music, horror, classics, and action adventure. So, Jake, would you like to spin first or defer?
I believe it's age before beauty, if I remember correctly, as how that saying goes, Jake. What do you think?
I mean, I have both, but yeah, sure.
Aren't you older than me?
Oh my God!
So, sorry, are you deferring or are you spinning?
Yes, we are.
It was supposed to be. It failed.
Okay. So, Barr, this will be your spin.
Cool. I wanted to go first.
Good round one.
And you land in the category of music. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
This is pretty good.
Yeah, I feel pretty decent about it.
See, I'd rather not
keep it.
Right. I'd rather not hit something that I'm not good at when they're respin. So let's take it.
There's a couple up there. So let's.
Are you keeping it?
Yes, we will.
Okay. And I will give you your questions in the category of music. Your first question in the category of music. You will find a piano player named Left Hand Lacey in what music film?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, That Thing You Do. B, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. C, Mo Better Blues. D, Get On Up.
Can I get a repeat of those options?
Yep. A, That Thing You Do. B, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. C, Mo Better Blues. D, Get On Up. Five.
Mo Better Blues.
That is correct for 1 point. Into your next question. What decade does Sweet and Lowdown take place in?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, 1910s, B, 1930s, C, 1950s, D, 1970s.
Good. The 1930s.
That is correct for 1 point. Your third question, who plays the title character in Bird?
Oh, it's between two people. Which one is it?
5.
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Forrest Whitaker, B. Morris Chestnut, C. Keith David, D. Terrence Howard.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker is correct. And your penultimate question in music. What instrument does Fish play in The Rocker?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A. Drums, B. Bass, C. Guitar, D. Electric triangle.
Bass.
That is incorrect, Jake, for the 1 point steal. Your options are A. Drums, B. Bass, C. Guitar, D. Electric triangle.
I think it's drums.
Drums is correct. For
Oh,
a
I thought
1
that
point
was.
steal. And your final question. Why is Fire Saga disqualified from the Eurovision finals at the end of Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga?
Multiple choice.
Multiple choice options are A, they are late for their performance, B, they punch another contestant, C, they change their song, D, their song is plagiarized.
Can I get a repeat of everything?
Yes, that is your first repeat. Why is Fire Saga disqualified from the Eurovision finals at the end of Eurovision Song Contest, The Story of Fire Saga? A, they are late for their performance, B, they punch another contestant, C, they change their song, D, their song is plagiarized.
They changed their song.
That is correct for 1 point.
Good.
Okay, so coming out of Barr's spin, it is 8-5 Barr's lead as we get into Jake's spin. Jake, your spin is away.
I have no funny quips. We'll just watch the wheel.
And you land in your strength Fandom bond. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
I mean, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. What do you think?
Yeah, should probably keep it, right?
All right, yeah, cool. That's fine. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's keep it.
Okay. Adam, would you like to give Jake his questions in the category of Fandom bond?
Yes, I will. All right. Your first question in the category of Fandom Bond. In what Bond film will you find the Bottoms Up Club?
The Man with the Golden Gun.
That is correct. In Goldfinger, Bond catches Goldfinger cheating at what card game?
I believe it is Gin Rummy.
Correct for 2 points. On their date at a carnival, what kind of stuffed animal did Bond win for Kara in The Living Daylights?
Oh. Multiple choice.
Is it A, an elephant, B, a bear, C, a monkey, D, a lion?
Can I get a repeat of the options, please?
Yes. Is it A, an elephant, B, a bear, C, a monkey, D, a lion?
Five.
I'll say a bear.
That is incorrect. Going over to Barr.
Give Barr his options.
Yep. Your options are A, an elephant, B, a bear, C, a monkey, D, a lion.
I'm going to say
4, 3, 2.
monkey.
That is also incorrect. It was an elephant, in fact.
Oh.
An elephant. All right. Moving on to your next question in Fandom Bond. Who plays Boris Grushenko in GoldenEye?
Alan Cumming.
That is correct for 2 points. And then this is the last question, correct, Caleb?
Let me look. Yep.
Okay. In Quantum of Solace, in what country does Bond meet Camille Montez?
Bolivia.
That is incorrect. Andrew Barr for the 2-point steal.
Brazil.
That is also incorrect. Looking for Haiti. Haiti.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
coming out of round 2, I have Jake at 11, Barr with 8. So, we are now going into round 3, which is, of course, our deep cut round. Each of our competitors have selected 2 movies. Meltzer has selected Superbad and A Knight's Tale. Barr has selected Brazil and It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. They will each get a question from each of those movies. They will get the same question. It'll be whiteboard round, and it'll be worth 2 points. So we will start with your first question, which comes from the film Superbad. What time does Fogel say it is when he talks to Nicola in the hallway? I have been compared to 2 different characters from this movie.
Both cops.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Barr.
10:33 a.m.
And Jake.
I told her what time it was. 10:33.
10:33 is correct.
And it was. May I read the next question?
Yes.
All right. Your next question is from Brazil. What is Jack's exact employee number and letter designation?
Correct me if I'm wrong. You really like Brazil, right?
I quite enjoy that film. It's
Yeah.
been a few years. I'm due for a rewatch.
That's
Yes.
fair. That's fair.
Yes.
I think it just seems, knowing your taste, it seems like the type of movie you really like.
I just like Jonathan Pryce.
Yes.
Too. That is completely fair. Pens down. Let's go to Jake
412-L.
and Barr.
Michael Palin is an international treasure. 412-L.
That's
Both
correct.
correct, though Barr is slightly more correct. We're getting your third question in the film A Knight's Tale. After paying the blacksmith and settling Chaucer's gambling debts, William is visited by Jocelyn's handmaiden, who comes to ask him what?
That question has it all.
Yeah, it's got everything. This question has everything, like Stefan and us.
Yeah. Handmaidens,
4,
gambling debts.
2, 1. MTV's Dan Cortez. Let's go to Barr.
What color he will be wearing to her event?
And Jake.
What colors he'll be wearing on his tunic?
I know we can give it to Jake. I don't know if we can give it to Barr. So because it's not what we have in the doc, I'm not going to be giving it to Barr.
Can I bring Scott in?
Yes.
Okay.
You know what the exact line is?
So, well, here's the thing. Did they say specifically in the question?
I don't think so.
Because the gist of the question is, what color are you wearing?
Right.
So,
And is he going to an event? Like, that part isn't incorrect, right?
yeah, he's going to like her event after, like, to celebrate the tournament?
I think we can go for it then.
Okay, I'm going to challenge.
Let's raise the challenge.
Okay, we will be back after the challenge. Okay, we are back from the challenge. We have determined that Barr's answer is sufficient, so he will be getting the 2 points. I believe that puts him at 14 to Jake's 17, if I'm not mistaken. So now we will go to our next question. Adam, take it away.
Yes. The next question comes from It's a Mad, 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 Mad World. Before they eventually stop agreeing to split the money, how much money is it said that Lenny will get, which Melville says is tax-free?
This
Grammar, very important.
Yes. I like this movie.
Oh, yes.
This is a fun time.
We need more comedies with intermissions.
I agree.
This one earned it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to
12.
I believe it was $56,000.
and Bart.
Not that.
$56,000 is correct. So
Can you give me
coming
1
out-
second to get
Yeah.
my dog to shut up?
Okay, and coming out of round 3, I have Jake at 19 to Barr's 14. So now we will get into round 4, which is the Revenge of the Wheel round, where all of the non-strength categories are at your disposal, though you could, of course, give your opponent their own strength. But all of the non-strength, non-use categories are at your disposal to give your opponent 5 questions. No multiple choice. All questions are worth 2 points. No stealing either. So, Jake, you are in the lead. Would you like to give Barr his questions first? I don't know why we're all this way. There we go.
Can I get my manager in here?
Yeah, sure. Would you like to give Barr his questions first?
Yeah, make him go first.
Sure.
And your options then are you have Barr strengths of 20th century stage screen musicals or pre-2010s Reese Witherspoon. You also have musicals, movie release dates, horror, classics, and action adventure.
What say you, boss?
All right, so musicals can get all the way fucked. Just so
Great, I'll take it.
So I would say horror might be the way to go with this one.
You think that, or movie release dates? One of those two.
Yeah, one of those two. Yeah, I think either one of those two. But I don't know. I would lean horror. That's me. But I don't know. It's ultimately you have the belt. You have 2. I have 1. So I trust your gut.
Okay. Yeah, I was kind of leaning release dates. So if it comes back to bite me, then
No, go with that. If that's what you're going, say movie release dates. Let's do it.
yeah, movie release dates.
Have fun with that
Okay.
shit.
Thanks, Bill.
I gave Barr his questions in round 2. So, Adam, would you like to give Barr his questions in the category of movie release dates?
I would. 1 moment, please. All right. Movie release dates. Here we go. Your first question in movie release dates. What year was Orson Welles' The Stranger released?
Five, 4, 3, 2.
1950.
That is incorrect, Jake.
Nope, no stealing.
My apologies. Out of practice.
No worries. The correct answer is 1946.
All right, cool.
Okay. Your next question. Tony Scott made his directorial debut in what year?
Five.
1983.
That is correct for 2 points.
Good job.
That was a blind guess.
And for the record, that film was The Hunger. Your next question. Southpaw was released in what year?
Five, 4, 3.
2016.
2015 is the correct answer.
Mother liquor.
Okay, your next question. Guess Who was released how many years after Guess Who's Coming to Dinner?
Five, 4, 3.
40.
That is incorrect. It was 38 years.
Wasn't that far off?
Very close. And your final question. What year was the original Rollerball released?
Five, 4, 3.
1975.
That is correct.
So now coming out of round or of Barr's wheel pick, it is 18 Barr to 19 Jake. Is that what you have, Adam?
Yes, that sounds accurate to me.
Okay, so 18 Barr, 19 Jake as we get into Jake's turn. And we'll bring in Barr's manager. Barr, what category would you like to give Jake? Your remaining options are Jake's strengths of A24 horror. We also have musicals, horror, classics, or action adventure.
Really, musicals or classics, I'm thinking.
Jake's not bad with musicals, to be completely honest with you. I know that he likes a few.
Yeah. So how about classics then, you
Classics.
think?
Let's go with that.
Let's do it.
Classics.
And I will give Jake his questions in the category of classics.
Yeah, I'm not Bill.
The first question, category classics. What military rank does Montgomery Clift's character hold for the majority of From Here to Eternity?
Oh, man. Okay. Private?
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who directed Katharine Hepburn in the film Summertime?
Is that George Cukor?
That is incorrect. Looking for David Lean.
Okay.
Next question. Who plays the maid Nancy in 1944's Gaslight?
No clue.
5, 4, 3.
Ingrid Bergman. I have no idea.
That is incorrect. Looking for Angela Lansbury.
Oh. Okay.
Your penultimate question. In Midnight Cowboy, when Rizzo has fallen ill, what U.S. state does Joe attempt to take him to? Five, 4.
Massachusetts.
That is incorrect. Looking for Florida.
Yeah.
And your final question. In Splendor in the Grass, Bud's parents want him to attend what university?
They want him to go to Yale.
That is correct for 2 points. So, coming out of round 4, I have Jake at 23, Barr at 18. So it is a 5-point game going into round 5. So round 5 is going to work like this. Each competitor is going to get to pick what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point question. The categories they will be able to choose from are action adventure, Audrey Hepburn, directors, 90s, actors and actresses, war, western, music, and that is it. So we will let them pick their categories right now, and we'll get back to you right now. Okay, so coming back into round 5, our competitors have picked what they want for their 1, their 2, their 3, and their 4-point questions. So we will start with Barr. The categories that they have chosen are Barr's 1 in music, 2 in actors and actresses, 3 in 90s, 4 in Audrey Hepburn, Jake's 1 in 90s, 2 directors, 3 action and adventure, 4 in actors and actresses. So we will start with Barr for his 1-pointer in music. Barr, your first question, 1-pointer in the category music. Olivia Cook, Paul Raci, and Matthew Almeric play supporting roles in what music film?
The Sound of Metal.
That is incorrect.
Oh,
It
it's
is
just Sound of Metal.
So we will stick with Barr for his 2-pointer in actors and actresses. Name one of the 2 actors to play Otis Lort in Honey Boy.
Lucas Hedges.
Correct for 2 points. And we will stick with Barr for his 3 in 90s to tie the game. Barr, your 3-pointer in the category of 90s. In what 90s film will you find the characters Max Dennison, Thackeray Binks, and Mary Sanderson? Five. 4.
Repeat.
Okay, that is your second repeat. Category 90s. In what 90s film will you find the characters Max Dennison, Thackeray Binks, and Mary Sanderson? Five, 4, 3, 2.
The Fisher King.
That is incorrect. Looking for Hocus Pocus. So we will stick with Barr for a 4-pointer in the category of Audrey Hepburn. If he hits it, then it'll send it back over to Jake. If not, I believe Jake does win by TKO then. So Barr, your 4-pointer in the category of Audrey Hepburn. What specifically must Abel do to prove his bravery in Green Mansions?
This movie's not even available to watch anywhere. Let's see. Prove his bravery.
5, 4.
Repeat.
That is your third repeat. What specifically must Abel do to prove his bravery in Green Mansions? Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
That is your final repeat. What specifically must Abel do to prove his bravery in Green Mansions? 5, 4, 3.
Walk barefoot across hot coals.
And your winner and still movie Warzone champion of the world, Jake, the other Jake M. Meltzer. The correct answer was to withstand bee or wasp stings without making a sound. So we will be going to post-match interviews, starting with our challenger, Barr. Andrew Barr, you weren't able to pull off the victory, but you hung in there through all 5 rounds. How are you feeling?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it hurts a little bit. Like it's hard to walk out of a championship, not win, and not, be a little upset. But honestly, I think I did the best that I could do in the given circumstances. When your opponent gets their strength in round 2, and you kind of only go 4 points in round 2, it's kind of hard to come back from that. And then I missed a deep cut question in one of my favorite movies of all time, so that hurt.
Well, we've all been there, Barr. Let me tell you, we've all been there. But yeah, no, Barr played a fantastic match. It was round 2. I mean, that was the only point where there was kind of separation in the match, really. I mean, you guys kind of canceled each other out round 3 and 4. Round 1, you guys were tied, obviously, so it did kind of come down to the wheel spin, which is part of the game. I mean, it happens sometimes.
Absolutely.
We've both been on both sides of that, so it's unfortunate, but I know that Barr will be back.
And I'm gonna remember the word "the" from now on.
Yeah, that is fair.
But
It's
congratulations
fair,
to Jake. I don't want to take.
Congratulations.
I need to.
You've been in a lot of these title matches. I am sure we will see you back in these later in the year. But you've had a lot of memorable moments, and I think we don't want to take any of that away from you. But what are you going to do next? Of course, you will most likely be in the tournament, I assume. So how are you potentially feeling about that, being back in the tournament, something you have not been in for a while?
To answer your first question, what am I going to do now? I'm going to watch whatever the hell I want now. I am backlogged on movies that I'd rather watch right now. So that's going to be the tragedy of Macbeth starts tomorrow.
Good choice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Tournament-wise, look, it's an unpredictable event. The tournament is always a place where upsets happen. Anything can happen in that. All I will say is just get out of my way.
Okay. So thank you, Barr. Thank you, Scott. And now our defending champion, Jake Meltzer. Jake, you were able to defend the title by way of TKO. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I definitely didn't see that one coming. It's bitter. I mean, it always feels great to win, obviously, but it's kind of bittersweet because I think just the way I think round 5 went for Barr, I felt bad about the Sound of Metal miss, and I know character names are just not a thing for him. And that was a tough 4-pointer, really tough. I had never even heard of that movie. So it sucks that it came down to that because I know how phenomenal a player Barr is, and he's someone that I genuinely consider a friend. So while it gives me joy to win, it does not give me joy to do it at his expense. That much joy to do it at his expense. But yeah, this is I came in ready for this one. I was really prepared. This is the one I really wanted out of the matches that I have at the beginning of the year. And yeah, I'm excited to take a bit of a Warzone break because haven't really had much of one.
That is fair. But even though you are, of course, going on a break, Ross and Rachel style, I do want to ask you, though, I do want to give you, because there is a title match in between now and the tournament, and I wanted to know your thoughts on your potential competitors being Tony Durso, Kurt Kawakowski, Kaiser Wang, Ryan Payne, or Cameron Redshaw. So how do you feel about all 5 of those potential competitors?
Well, unfortunately, it sucks that Payson isn't in there because I need to teach him a lesson. But
wow.
Hey,
don't let the chocolate side get to his house, as the police come back, then you can teach him anything.
Okay, fair
Okay.
enough.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, he'll hear about this before this airs.
Oh,
But
no,
anyway, of them, well, I'd rather not play Kaiser or Tony because they're my faction boys, and I kind of.
You don't want the people in your faction to get to a title match, is what you're saying.
I don't want to like. I just like.
I'm
It'd
kidding,
be cool
I'm
for them to
kidding.
get far, but like,
Shots
I
fired.
don't want it to be at their expense. I do. I mentioned Payson earlier. He's a Kingsman now. It still stings. So if I can't get him, I might as well get another one. So I would happily go against Cameron Redshaw. He's someone I have not played in singles before. I think he's a phenomenal player and is somebody who I think would be a really interesting matchup. So while I do root for my boys to get far, I think it would be really cool to play against a different Cameron.
Well, we will be we will be awaiting those matches with
You want to run the one back and we're trying again? We'll let you try it again.
No, that is fine. We will be awaiting those matches in anticipation. So thank you, Jake. Thank you, Bill. Adam, final thoughts on the match?
I'll be anticipatively watching the next one. I look, these are both competitors who are mainstays for a reason. Andrew will be back in a title shot soon. But Meltzer, he continues to prove why he's so damn good. So I can't wait to see who he plays next. But I also love fierce, pissed off dive bar. So yeah.
That is totally fair. Well, thank you to Adam. Thank you to our champion Meltzer. Thank you to our challenger Barr. Thank you to Bill and Scott. I am Kaleb Boatman. Thank you everyone for watching Multiplex Movie Warzone. It's going to be a great season. Surprises and fun already and around the corner. I'm going to go have some chicken soup. Have a good one.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a miracle. Goodbye.